What's going on, guys? jblader 111 here, back again doing another video on the Mylithical SMP server, Season 4. Today, guys, episode, let's see, what episode is this? 13 already? My goodness, you can see here the amplified terrain behind us, and we are back over here at the Charge Creeper Farm, or the future location of the Charge Creeper Farm, because so far, we have no Charge Creepers. Yeah, it's not working yet. Obviously, we haven't made anything yet, but in the last episode we took a break from over here to build our shop. In the episode before that we were over here working, mining all this out, and I know those episodes, like, I did a lot in between because I was super busy and didn't have time to record, but I did have time to play. But we got all this mined out, that mountain included, all the way 128 by 128 area, right? That's how big I'm going to make this thing. And CupFan135 has a tutorial for this Charge Creeper Farm. But I am not going to be following his tutorial because I'm already doing different stuff with this Charge Creeper Farm to combine it with a Wither Skeleton Farm anyway. So I'm not going to be following everything that he does to a T. But with that said, I am not going to be completely abandoning that tutorial, because he does cover some great stuff and give some great information, so I'm going to be basing a lot of my information off of that. But I was just sitting here thinking while I was talking, what exactly am I going to do first? So the first thing I want to do with this Charge Creeper Farm is I've got to have water streams for them to drop down. So I've got to decide where I want the final creepers to go, the final product, and naturally I want it to go here. But here's my thinking, okay? I would have to mine out part of this mountain to have enough space, because this isn't enough space. So, because of that, I think I want to make it at this end, that end down here. So let's run down here. There is more space down here. Also, before anyone says, jblader, you did it wrong, you freaking spoon, okay. The desert biomes do not work, okay? Lightning supposedly does not strike in lightning biomes. So, there is a small portion right there, where my cursor is, that will not work. But whatever, we're just gonna make it and put in creepers, and, if they ever change that game rule, then it will work. Do I think they'll ever change it? No. But if they do, then we got it covered. I think I need to be on these two blocks, or like, the center blocks. I'll answer Elite in a second. But yeah, so this is where the mobs would be dropped off at. And look at the space under here, right? And we got the space this way. So we could, like, put a platform here and then have them drop off. So I think this is definitely where I should funnel all the creepers. And I know it's a little weird. It's not on the same side as the other side. But they're not going to despawn anyway, because we're going to have them name tagged. We can move this portal probably by 100 blocks. It probably won't make a difference. Yeah, just the more I look at this, the more I'm like, you know, we should just do it down here, and then we wouldn't have to touch anything down here. We could just leave our little pen, we could leave the storage system that we did last time, or storage silos, and we wouldn't have to touch it. Easy peasy, right? So I'm going to set up the water streams. I think it's going to be pretty simple, and I'll explain what I've done to do that once I get her done. Be right back. Okay, guys, this is what the device will eventually look like. Yep, no, I'm just joking. It won't be plain for all of it. But yeah, here's one of the modules, right? So what happens is you got a little glass tube like that, simple, and then you put a sticky piston. Let me get a block I can hop up here with. You put a sticky piston like this, with a block, with the lever, like so. So now you catch a creeper in there, and then when lightning strikes it, you drop it into a water stream. So the water stream is going to go here roughly, something like this. Let's just place a few temporary blocks to help us out with that. And I might use glass for this. I'm really tempted. It's going to take a lot of glass, but I'm tempted to use glass for this. Right, so there's going to be a water stream like right there-ish. And then they'll get pushed along the water, and then there will be another one 5 blocks here, 5 blocks here, all the way down. Okay, so I began carrying this all the way down, and I decided to use gray stained glass because I like the looks of gray stained glass. So this will be carried all the way down, as you can see, and the stone brick will be carried all the way down. And then if something is in there, we hit that, and it'll fall down into what will be a water stream and get carried down. So let me work a little bit more. Okay, so I put in all the glass tubes for this row, and what I'm doing now is going through and setting up the sticky piston. So put a piston like this, put a block on it, power it, then we can remove this block. We hop around here. I usually end up doing something like this, and then we go on to the next one. So we remove these 3 blocks, place, sticky piston, lever, block, power it, and then on to the next one. And then some of these I've got to, of course, place this glass, finish the tubes off. So yep, this is what I got to do, and this is what it looks like when it's done. And I got to do it all the way across there, so it's going to take a while. So let me do a little bit more here. I'll come back in a minute. Next step is to continue the water streams underneath, and while I'm going sideways, I'm placing all of the areas for the tubes to go. So we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and we repeat that. Alrighty, it's been a few hours, and I've finished 3 rows, basically, except for the glass on this side. Besides that, I've finished 3 rows of these, and that took 3 or 4 hours. Actually, it takes a long time because you gotta go 128 once, 128 back, 128 here, and then 128 times 2, times 4 for all the glass. Then you gotta go up top and build the little tubes, put in your sticky pistons, which I'm out of. This took a stack. Yeah. I'm gonna be here a while. Oh my goodness. 6 hours of progress. This takes so long. And I started getting a ton of mobs spawning, as you can see there. Oh, I need to kill those squids. You do not... Oh, I made him mad. You do not know how many ink sacs it takes to do this. It is ridiculous. And he is mad. There's an Enderman and he is upset. But I started using carpet to keep down on spawns because I'm getting spawns where the water will eventually go, and of course stuff will be able to spawn on top of these, minus where the levers are and minus the top of the pistons. But yeah, like I think I'm about 1/3 done, and that's not too bad. I'm almost halfway done. Almost halfway done. Alright, let me kill this Enderman. I need to collect some more squid because, as you can see, I haven't put in the glass or anything. He teleported. Man, this little guy sure is zippy. Alrighty guys, we're going to take a moment's break away from that creeper farm because I've been over there for about 9 hours and yeah, my eyes are starting to hurt, but soon we will have creepers in and it'll be all good. But I'm going to do a little update of Spawn Town here. So we're about the middle of May, I guess. When this shot's being recorded. Remember, I record weeks ahead of time. But yeah, so we have James's wood shop. Got a lot of oak here. Let me know if you want another type of wood. Lenny face. And yep, he has a wood shop here. He's selling oak. I wouldn't mind some. He's selling bows and arrows. And then, or not bows and fishing rods, not arrows, I guess. And then obsidian, which I really need to buy some. And then he's giving away saddles and name tags because, he has a fishing farm as well, so he can afford to give away those saddles and the name tags. Over here at my shop, I've sold a few things. Up here is Jay's shop, which he's still working on. I think it's going to be like a restaurant, so that'll be pretty cool. I helped him do the landscaping for that earlier, and it's coming together. And then I was like, what is this monstrosity, okay? Matt's Spawn Town Peace Treaty meeting. He said he's going to start a prank war treaty, okay? It's like, basically, he's allowed to prank us and we can't do anything. He's basically trying to be the police, okay? Please sit down and read book. It is against the law of Mylithical SMP to not do so. Do it or leave. So he said if I don't pay him 100 sunflowers, then I am breaking more laws and I will get in more trouble. So I'm going to sit down, I'm going to read my book. Oh, I don't have a book. Man, okay, we're going to pretend this was a book. Don't tell Matt, okay? Nice book, okay. And, yeah, so apparently I've broken some laws, so we're going to go up here and see how he's confiscated my base, okay? Let's go up here and take a look. I need some ink sacs for some gray dye. But let's go take a look how my base has been compromised. Spawn Town is under Town of Emergency. Since you claimed the whole town, 90% counts, your base has been captured by team plays. Only one person. Your area has been split because you did not follow Mylithical rules. I'm hosting the server. Like, I make the rules. Mylithical Rule 34. No one shall own a spawn town to themselves. Okay, look, I'm not trying to own town. I'm trying not to micromanage. I'm so sorry, but I set up plots and people are coming in and building. I'm not trying to micromanage everything. Give me a break. Area blocked until further notice. Area suspended until Ben Carson becomes president. Oh my gosh, what the heck. Alright, don't tell Matt that I'm breaking more rules, but I gotta get to my storage area. I'll put the tape back. Don't worry, Matt, if you're watching this. And, you know, 5 weeks after it actually happens, probably, because I'm so behind on an upload schedule. But, you know, just don't worry. Yeah, like right now, I've probably recorded, like 6 episodes, and I already edited them and have them ready to go live, but I just wait until my days to make them go live, basically, because I really like recording ahead of time. I don't know, that's just how I do stuff. Alright, we're going to take some of my iron back with me too, and I don't have any ink sacs, but I'm going to try to find some squid and get some ink sacs, because this thing takes a ton of material. I'll show you what I've done over there. I've been over there for like 9 hours, and my eyes are tired of looking at Creeper Farm, but I will show you what I've done so far. I want to finish all the mechanical aspects. In the next episode we can work on the aesthetical, and then we're just waiting on James and Scribey to finish the Wither Skeleton Farm, and we combine them and we get a lot of cool stuff. So let me place this stuff back before I break more Mylithical rules. Anyway, I'm gonna head back over to the base. Okay, progress has been made, and I think I am at a total of about 11 hours working on this, you know, non-consecutively, but just on and off the last 2 or 3 days. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers done. Yeah, so these 6 are done, ready to go, minus the water. I'll put in the water last. And of course we still have to catch creepers in here, but yeah, the actual device is ready to go. So all the pistons are in place, all the carpet is in place, so nothing can spawn up here. We catch the creeper, drop it into a water stream, and yeah, move it to where we want it to go. So yeah, a ton of work has been done here, but as you can see, I've done, what, 6? That means there are still a ton to go, like 20 minus 6, like 14-ish to go. So yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of material. So I did a little bit of calculating, and this is some of the material that why did I fall down? That makes everything so much more complicated. This is some of the material we're using here. 8,000 stone bricks so far is what we've used, roughly 8,000. That's 130 stacks of stone brick. That's a lot of stacks, especially when your inventory only holds about 30. Okay, 130. So like 10 or like that's like what, like roughly 4 or 5 full inventories of stone brick stacks. Yeah, it's a ton. And then there are 22 rows and 21 rows, 22 capsules in each row, and that means we used about 460 sticky pistons, which, if you don't know, is a ton. So yeah, it's just taking a lot of material. It means 460 levers. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like roughly 11 or 10, let's say 10 carpet for each one. And then there's however many capsules, 460 times 10, that's 4,000 carpet. Yeah, it's taking a ton of material, and I'm actually out of dye right now. But this is what's taking the most time to get, is this glass, right? So I have to collect it, and then I'm using gray stained glass for this. I don't know why I decided to use gray stained glass, because you can't even see more than a few over, but I mean, I guess it looks pretty good from down here, right? If you're going to be riding around, you can see where they're at. But getting this gray stain, you know, or this gray dye, is what is really taking so daggone long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least like 14 more, like I said earlier. I need that much more glass, and then I need dye on top of that. So, yep. Alright, approximately 3 hours later, and I've been watching some anime in one monitor and working in the other. But we are working a little bit on this glass part down here. That's what I've been mainly doing. So I went ahead and put across all the stone brick, and what I came to is, like, the gray dye is so hard to get because it takes ink sacs, and I bet if I check right now, because Matt is AFK near an ocean, there are no squids. Yeah, no squids. So I chose lime green dye. Now I know it's a totally different color, but I chose it because it is a color that is in creepers, and so is gray and black. So gray, black, and green. And then for these down here, I think I'm going to end up using white. Okay, so I'm going to do 7, 7, and 7. I'd like to do standard cactus, but it takes a stack for each side. So that'll be 14 stacks of cactus that I'll need, because like each 1, 2 stacks, 3, 4 stacks like that. So I'll need 14 stacks of cactus. And my cactus farm, yeah, I'm running it dry right now. It is just not that fast. Like, it's not bad over time. Over, you know, like 12 hours it produces a stack. It's just not that fast because it's really little, which is fine. So I went and collected a little bit more, but I might just end up using white or bone meal or light gray, whichever one I decide is easier to farm. We're gonna work on that for a little bit, but I'm almost done. Once I finish doing this mechanical stuff and putting in the sticky pistons and carpet, and actually the carpet is super expensive as well. It actually takes a ton of wool. What you're looking at right here, the carpet, is about, I think, 20 stacks of wool. It may not look like it, but it's pretty ridiculous. So yeah, that's what we're working on. Alrighty guys, it has been a total of probably we're approaching 15 hours that I've been working on this thing, and I'd like to show you the progress I've made on it. But when I was working on it, I came across something that I'd like to show you, and that is we already got a creeper in here. Yeah, he just spawned in here. Now, what you do is you name tag these guys in order to keep them from despawning. And while they're name tagged, you AFK a ton and hope that lightning will strike them. That's the entire idea of the farm, right? So that is what I'm doing. I was just here placing glass and I caught that. So we're going to go name a creeper. And also, what I'm going to do is pick people that comment on my videos and name some creepers after them. And then I'm going to name some of the rest of the creepers, miscellaneous names, maybe famous people, people I watch on YouTube. But I'd like for it to be people that comment on my videos, that watch me, or if you guys would like to leave a name suggestion in the comment section below, we'll probably have a few stack of name tags to name, so there is no problem with any suggestions if you guys would like to suggest something. But name tag number 1 for the first creeper in the farm, it's obvious what it has to be named, okay? Yeah. John Cena, and there went my anvil, but that's okay. We got John Cena here. Let's go find John Cena the creeper. And I see another creeper over there, but we're not gonna mess with him. Oh man, I'm stuck. Where did that? I hope he won't despawn really fast. Yeah, there's one guy right there. We're not gonna. How did he spawn? I don't know. Okay, yeah. This creeper's still down here. I was getting worried because I was like, where'd it go? But it was just way down here. So let's hop down. Let's hop up here. And I don't know if he can see me. Ooh! Ooh, okay, we're not going to push it. Yep, there's John Cena, the creeper. One creeper down, a few hundred more to go. I think it's around 400 actually is how many creepers we'll have in here. So 1 out of 420-ish down, and a ton more to go. But guys, that is all the time that I have for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please leave a giant thumbs up. I'm going to finish this off camera. All I've got is about 10 more rows back there behind me, behind that John Cena over there. And then we'll be done with it. I put in all the glass, as you can see. And yep, we are good to go. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next episode of Mylithical SMP. Later, guys.